So guys, let's talk about how the day went for me, the expiry day went for me. And before we talk about how the market behaved throughout the day, let us start with the global context in which today happened, right? So yesterday we had a very strong US market. So US market went up almost about 2% last night. And when we saw the market opening, all the Asian markets were also in the green, right? So the US market did extremely well. The Asian markets were also in the green. So one would assume that the global sentiment would get carried over to the Indian market as well. But that did not happen, right? I'm sure that would have surprised a lot of people. So we did have a gap up this morning. So we had a decent gap up, actually, very good gap up. And there were a couple of attempts also for the market to go up, but very soon it became clear that market had no intention of moving up. And in fact, the sell-off that started became very brutal throughout the day. I mean, it's not very bad. It's about 1%, but still good enough for hitting the stop loss of all the put options that that people would have sold, including myself. So for me, these put options, the stop losses got hit, and of course I was able to adjust for that as well. And after 1:30, the market became a little volatile, and in fact this did not hurt as much as this did, because as I keep telling, that second half volatility hurts more than the first half volatility. But this is how basically my profit and loss were fluctuating throughout the day. But it's very strange to see that after this kind of after our market has already seen several days of fall, and in spite of such a fall, we were not even able to sustain to stay in the green throughout the day, right? I mean, we basically got sold off. So that gives us a very strong indication that the market doesn't have a will to go up, and in fact, if anything, then we can expect the market to go down even further. And I mean, that's what we are seeing in the US market as well, at a broader level, that the recession fears are looming all over the world, and that is what it is. But the one thing which surprised me today was that at least today could have been a flat day. I at least hoped that, okay, all right, you know what, maybe it may not go up substantially, but at least it will sustain the gap up, or maybe close in a light green. But the intensity with which the selling happened did surprise me, and that's the reason why I incurred the loss in put options also. But apart from that, nothing much to talk about here. It's I mean, as compared to the other expiry days where we see some big V-shaped recovery or multi-leg moves, it was not that bad. Yeah, but there was some bit of a second half volatility which hit some stop loss on the call options. But apart from that, everything was fine. So that's basically it, guys. That's how the day went. And my view of the market is that it's a weak market, and 17,000 has been tested a couple of times, and both the time we have the market has rejected that level. Similarly, 30,000 on Dow Jones has been a key support for a while, which got broken recently. So that is never a good sign when we see major markets breaking key levels. But let's see if there is any policy change, or if there is some other news flow which can change the sentiment of the market. But at least as of now, I don't think any long positions are warranted in this kind of a market, because you don't know where the bottom is going to be, right? So that's basically it, guys. I hope that you guys had a profitable day, and I will see you guys next time.